láti ilé ẹjọ́ ní Cøurt to 1 Ọ̀ṣun State High Court gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹjọ́ tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ nípa Rahman Adedoyin àti àwọn akẹgbẹ́ rẹ̀. Lónìí ilé ẹjọ́ tó ti gba ọ̀nà míì yọ látàrí pé àwọn aṣojú bàbá Femi Falana wọ́n gbé amendment charge wá. Àríyànjiyàn wáyé lórí ẹ̀ láti lè ka address, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ ká tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ gbọ́ láti ẹni tó jẹ́ aṣojú bàbá Femi Falana.
I want to assume that everyone is
yes. Just want you to give us the summary of what happened in the court today.
We filed an application for amendment of the existing charge before the court. The respondents, 1st to 7th respondent, filed their respective counter affidavits opposing the application to amend the charge. Whereas in our application, we alluded to facts that the amendment we are seeking is in line with the evidence already elicited. But their contention is that the defendants will be prejudiced by the application for amendment. That if at this stage the charge before the court is amended, the defendant will be prejudiced. And our contention is that no, that cannot be possible. By the rules of court, the prosecution is allowed to amend the existing charge before the court, subject to the permission of the court, which we have done. We filed the amended charge on the 10th of June 2022. An application seeking the permission of the court to deem the already amended process as properly filed and served was filed thereafter, and same was moved today. But they are opposing the application on the grounds that the learned silk representing the prosecution is biased, having represented the deceased family in writing a letter to the police. And our contention is that the content of the letter, although the learned silk is the author, but the content of the letter on all fours represents the opinion and the position of the deceased family, who are the nominal complainants in the case. We cited relevant authority, and most relevant of the authorities we cited was the case of Martins versus FRA. In that authority, the Supreme Court said a party, the mere fact that a prosecution is listed as a witness, or the mere fact that a prosecution has made an opinion with regards a charge before the court, does not mean that prosecution will be alleged of bias. The bias is for the court, because ultimately the court is the one to hand down the judgment, to decide whether the prosecution has proved beyond reasonable doubt, or to agree whether the defendant is guilty of the offense charged. And our contention is that it is for us to present our case before the court. We are saying evidence had already been elicited. We are amending portion to that evidence. If they are now saying that the amendment will be prejudicial, the court will ultimately give the judgment. And if the court found that the amendment is not necessary, then all the counts or the new counts will be struck out, and the defendant will not be convicted based on those counts. So that's our contention before the court, and the court had adjourned for ruling till 14th of July 2022.
Kí ni kókó nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ gan nílé ẹjọ́ lẹ́nu?
Nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nílé ẹjọ́ ni wípé ní àwọn agbẹjọ́rò tí ó ń sojú fún ìjọba ó gbé ìwé wá wípé ní charge tó ti wà níwájú ilé ẹjọ́ òun àwọn fẹ́ amend ẹ̀ ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú ẹjọ́ tí wọ́n ti rò sílẹ̀ ni wọ́n fẹ́ amend. Prosecution then sọ wípé ní àwọn ò ready àti tún kéèsì àwọn ẹjọ́ àwọn ṣe, àwọn rẹ́dí àti pẹlẹ́rìí mi, àwọn rẹ́dí àti rojọ́ mi o, bọ̀ ẹjọ́ tó ti wà ńlẹ̀ òun náà ni àwọn fẹ́ amend charge yẹn láti níbàámu pẹ̀lú ara wọn. Àwọn lawyer defendant wá fáìlì pípé ní rárá àwọn ò lè gbà pé ó máa affect àwọn. So lẹ́yìn atótónu adájọ́ adjourn fún ruling lórí bóyá a lè amend àbí bóyá a lè amend. So that ìyẹn ni nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ nílé ẹjọ́ lẹ́ni, wọ́n dẹ̀ ti adjourn ẹ̀ sí 14th of July 2022.
Thank you.
Aṣojú bàbá Femi Falana, àwọn ọmọ akẹ́kọ̀ọ́ iléèwé Oòduà University, àwọn ni wọ́n kọjá tí wọ́n dé fìlà. Yes, ẹ ti gbọ́ lọ́kọ̀ọ̀kan ìjèjì, gbogbo ẹ̀ ó tún di July 14, di July 14 ká tó pàdé àti ibi tí bébìlà tó ń lọ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wọn àtúpànù. Yes, kí a máa retí ní tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ tó bá tún di ní July 14 tó di July 14 kí a tó mọ ní tí ó tún ṣẹlẹ̀. Ẹ ti gbọ́ gbogbo ohun tí agbẹjọ́rò olùjẹ́jọ́ ìyẹn tó jẹ́ aṣojú bàbá Fẹ́mi Falana tó sọ, ẹ ti gbọ́ gbogbo àwọn èèyàn Adédoyin náà ni wọ́n dúró gogogo lọ́ọ̀kan, ẹ ti rí wọn, ẹ dẹ̀ ti rí èyí tó ń pè rẹ̀ látùpà náà tí ń gbé kámẹ́rà káàkiri. Ọlọ́run mọ̀ pé at the end of the day òdodo náà láàrí lórí ẹjọ́ yìí pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ṣeun, ẹ máa pàdé wa tó bá tún di July 14. Thank you so much. Ó dàbọ̀.